Great. This lecture is being recorded. In this lecture, I will talk about IRR. How do I use calculator or Excel to calculate IRR, internal rate of return? So we are going to do this by using an example or question. Okay. So this is the question. A company is considering purchasing equipment, cost $155,000. The equipment is expected to reduce costs from year 1 to 2 by 2,000, year 3 to 6 by 70,000, and in year 7 by 2,000. In year 7, the equipment can be sold at a salvage value of 22,000. Calculate the internal rate of return for this proposal. Okay, internal rate of return. So I'm going to introduce calculator method. Then I will introduce Excel method. There is no formula for IRR. Popular method is either calculator or Excel. Of course, you can use trial and error, but that takes a lot of work. So, calculator method. I quick. Okay. So for calculator method, you need to press CF button here. This is CF, cash flow. Cash flow. Once you press cash flow, you may have done something before. Regardless, you need to press second and then clear work, this button here, clear work, second, then CEC button here, so that you cleared any previous entries for cash flow. This is important steps, okay? So I repeat because this is important. To do the cash flow, you press CF button first. After CF button, you need to click second button and then clear work, CEC button here. After that, CF0 is initial cash flow. Initial cash flow is 155,000. 155,000. Because it is cash outlay, it is a negative number. And then you press Enter key. Enter key. After that, you use this down arrow key. Click the down arrow key. You have a C01 cash flow 1. So this is for year 1. For year 1, you have benefit 2,000. So type in 2,000. Enter. Okay. And year 2 also have 2,000. If you have the same number, you can use the frequency. So after you type in 2,000, press the down arrow key. You get F01, means frequency. In this case, it is 2 because it's for 2 years. Enter. For 2 years, each year you have 2,000. Okay. Now, down arrow key. Again, go to next cash flow. Next cash flow, you have 70,000. 70,000. So type in 70,000. And this 70,000 happened from year 3, year 4, year 5, year 6. So it happened 4 times from year 3 to year 6. So use down arrow key, you see F frequency, type in number 4. 70,000 happened 4 times from year 3 to year 6. Enter key. Okay. Now down arrow key, go to next cash flow. Next cash flow is in year 7. You have 2,000 here. It just happened once in year 7. Okay. So type in 2,000, enter. Okay. Then down arrow key, frequency is 1, that is correct. Okay. And then you have salvage value. Okay, the equipment can be sold at 22,000. Okay. So 22. Oh, this is a no. This is a should be 1. No, this one. And user. I need to enter frequency is 3. Go back. Go back. So this C3 is 2,000, correct. Next, F should be 1, enter. Okay. Then down arrow key. Next cash flow is 22,000. Okay. And then enter. Down arrow key. This number occurred once, so type in 1, enter. Okay. So now you have entered the cash flow. Next step, press IRR button. IRR. And then press CPT, compute. It is, I maybe repeat because I maybe change something. So I'm going to redo it. Second quit or off button. Second quit. This time I'm going to speed up. The procedure is here. Okay. So CF button. Oops, on button, then CF button. After that, second clear. Okay, second clear work. And then 155000. This is negative number. Enter. Down arrow key. It is 1,000. Down arrow key. This is a CF0. Down arrow key C01. It is 2,000. 2,000. Enter. This 2,000 happened 2 times, so F is 2. Enter. After that, down arrow key. Okay. 70,000. 70,000. This is CO2. Enter. Then down arrow key. Number 4. Enter. Down arrow key. 2,000. Enter. Down arrow key. 1. Enter. Down arrow key. 22,000. Enter. Down arrow key. 1. Enter. And then IRR CPT. So you get 16.2%. The answer is 16.2%. The procedure is listed here. See, I type in the procedure here. Okay. So that is using calculator to calculate IRR. You can also calculate this. I'm going to. You can also use Excel to do this. So I showed you here. I'll make this bigger. Okay. Just try to increase the. So in Excel, you are typing the number. So the first number outlay is -155. Then year 1, year 2, you have 2000 and 70,000. 70,000 happened 4 times. And the last one is in year 7. In year 7, 2 things happened. One thing, you have 2,000 benefit. The other is Salvage Army, 22,000. So you need to add those two numbers so that it becomes 24,000. And then you use Excel IRR function here. Okay, so you see the formula here, equal IRR, and then select from F2 to F9, select this data range. Okay. So this is the formula here. This is how you arrange data. The last data is 24,000 because you have salvage value 22,000 plus $2,000. Okay, so in year 7, what happened in year 7? See, in year 7, you have benefit of 2,000, and then you also have salvage value 22,000. So total in year 7, you have 24,000. Okay, so I will show you the Excel again. You can punch in the data. So this one here, maybe not clear, but you get the idea. Okay. So try to increase the font size. Maybe you want to take a screenshot, take a picture of this screen, and then redo the question. So this is how I arrange data here for that question from here to here. The formula, oops, this one here. Oh, no, not this one. It is this one here. IRR function in Excel. Okay. So now let's do another example for IRR. So there's a question. Is this a review for final exam? Yeah, this is part of a review for final exam. Remember, final exam has lots of questions from chapter 16. Okay, and chapter 16 is the combination of all the previous chapters. So very important, chapter 16. Okay. So any other questions? So now I'm going to continue do the example, okay? And this time, I'm going to do just adjust my computer. Heard the questions. We will need to prepare anything for Excel for the exam. The IRR, I would suggest you use IRR for the Excel, and also you can use the calculator for IRR. You decide what method you need to use. Okay, you decide you use Excel or you use calculator. But for IRR, there is no formula. All right. So now one more example on IRR. So question 5 here. The proposed expansion of a company requires immediate outlay of 125,000. Expected net returns are given in this table. The question is, what is the internal rate of return? Internal rate of return. So I'm going to use two methods. One is calculator, the other is Excel. You decide what method you are like during the exam. So first, calculator. So always begin with clear everything. And then click CF button. After you click CF button, you need to click second clear work. So I will type this in. Second, and then press the button on bottom left corner. CLR. CLR work. Oh, this step is important. Okay, clear. So second, clear work. And then initial cash flow, you have 125,000. That is the negative number. Click enter. Then down arrow key. And then you enter those cash flows. Okay, so 21,000. 21,000. Enter. Down arrow key. F1 is 1, enter. Down arrow key. CF2 is 40, year 2 is 40,000. So 40,000. Enter. Down arrow key. Frequency is 1, enter. Next is year 3. Year 3 is 50,000. 50,000. Enter. Down arrow key, it is 1. Okay. Then year 4, 29,000. 29,000. Enter. Down arrow key. It is 1. Next, year 5, 55,000. 55,000, enter. 55,000, enter. And then down arrow key. Frequency is 1, enter. And the last one, year 6, you have 0. Okay. 0, enter. Down arrow key. Frequency is 1, enter. And then you press IRR button, and then CPT pattern. You get 15.09%. Okay. So this is a calculator method. And if you want to use Excel, you can punch in the data in Excel. So now I'm going to open Excel. So I'm going to hide these two data. I'm going to start with here. Oops. Here. You have money outlay -1, 125,000. Okay. And then in year 1, you have 21,000. Year 2, 40,000. 50,000. 29,000. 55,000. And 0 in year 6. Then you just type in equal IRR, opening bracket, select all this data. Press enter, you get 15%. If you want decimal place, right click your mouse, format cells. If you want 2 decimal place, so that is the answer. If you want 1 decimal place, it is 15.1%. Okay, so that is the Excel method for IRR function. The formula is here, IRR. So you decide what method you are going to use during the test. Any questions? Check the message box. Yes, we can do this question, Helen. Yeah. Thank you for your contribution. Okay. So we are going to do this question, okay? It is one of your quiz questions. This is the last quiz, so I don't mind give you the answer. But when you do the quiz, you may have, the number may have changed, okay? The quiz is due this coming Friday. I'm going to copy this question here. So this is the question. Okay. This one for sure you need Excel or calculator. So I'm going to maybe hide this column. So we have year, we have initial outlay. So for year, we have year 1, year 2, etc. Okay, etc. Maybe after 23 years. Yes, I will show both methods. One is calculator method, the other is Excel. Okay. So for this one, initial outlay, you are thinking of starting an energy drink business, requires an initial investment of 10,000. So initial outlay negative 10,000. Negative 10,000. And a major replacement after 9 years to 6,000. So after this is 1 year, okay. After 9 years. So here, this is after 9 years, you have to spend 6,000. Okay, the $6,000 here. For competitive experience, you expect to have a net loss of 1,000 the first year. So this is the first year. You have net loss of 1,000. Net loss of 1,000. A net profit of 3,000 in the second year. This is second year. You have net profit 3,000. And for the remaining years of the first 14 years of the operations, net profit is 5,000 per year. So 5,000 for the 5,000 for the first 14 years. This is first 14 years. Okay, so this 5,000 will happen until the first 14 years here. This is the first 14 years. Okay. 5,000 for the remaining years of first 14 years, net return 5,000. After 14 years, this is after 14 years. After 14 years, okay, the net returns will gradually decline and will be zero at the end of year 23. So this is at the end of year 23. And assume, this is assume 4,000 per year for that period. Okay, 4,000 for that period. So you type in, see, this is important. Assume the return of 4,000 per year. So 4,000 per year until year 23rd. 4,000 per year until year 23rd. So that is the number given. Okay. So I'm going to double check something. Right. Oops. Going to return back to this question here. So now we need to figure out this one here. What happened in year 9? What happened in year 9? See here. In year 9, you need to spend 6,000 for replacement of the equipment. So this is the spending. But at the same time, year 9, you also have the return of 5,000. So the net effect, what happened in year 9 is you use 5,000 minus 6,000. That is what happened in year 9. So here I'm going to type in equal 5,000 minus 6,000. Because you you have to spend 6,000 in year 9. So it is a negative 1,000 for year 9. Okay. Any questions? So once you figure out this, you calculate IRR equal IRR, opening bracket, select all the numbers here. So you get this one here, 30%. Let me double check the number. Number looks very high. I will double check the number. Initial investment 10, initial replacement 6,000. Net loss 1,000. 3,000. Net return 5,000. After 14 years. Okay, the number is correct. So that is the Excel method. And for calculator method, to help you understand calculator method, I will write down our analysis Excel here. Initial outlay in calculator CF0. And then you have C01, C02. Oops, yes. C01, C02. And then you have C03. For C01, F01 is 1. F02 is 1 because they happened one time. But for C03, F03 happened how many times? You count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It happened 6 times. 5,000 happened 6 times. Okay. And now this is C04, 1,000. And I will delete this number. F04. This number happened one time. And then next cash flow C05. C05 is 5,000. 5,000 happened many times. How many times? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 times. And then next one is a C06, cash flow 6. it is 4,000. 4,000 happen many times. Happened 9 times. Okay, and once you have these numbers, you can use calculator. I'm going to just adjust my computer. Remember, second quit always start with CF, and then second clear work. Now CF 0, 10,000 negative, enter. Down arrow key. C01 is a negative 1,000. Down arrow key. F01 is 1, enter. Down arrow key. C02, 3,000. Enter. Down arrow key. You have F02 is 1, enter. Down arrow key. C03, 5,000. Enter. F03 is 1, enter. No, F03 is 6, so I have to go back. C03 is 5,000. F03 is 6, enter. Next, C04 is negative 1,000. Enter. F04 is 1. And then C05, 5,000. Enter. Down arrow key. F05 is 5. Enter. Down arrow key. C06 is 4,000. Enter. Down arrow key. F06 is 9. Enter. And then you press IRR button. And then press CPT button. So 30%. Okay. As you can see, even you want to use calculator, it is strongly suggests you arrange data in Excel so that you can clearly enter data. Imagine, without this Excel, you directly get data from here, use calculator. It's difficult to interpret which number happened in what year and for how many times. That's why you need to arrange data first. And then you have freedom to choose Excel method or calculator method. Okay. All right. So that is the second lecture. I'm going to stop recording to see